Before this video gets started, I just wanted to give a special shout out to all channel members. If you're a channel member, thank you so much for supporting the channel, as it truly means a lot. Now, let's get on with. Hey, what's going on, guys? Pineapple Sway. Today I'm showing you guys my Captain Boomerang build for Season 4. Starting off, we have a Tier 2 shotgun and a Tier 3 SMG. Obviously, like what I said in the Harley build, we have one piece of Tier 3 to basically give us a bigger explosion radius on our grenades. We have the Harvester Melee, which is actually a lot of fun and useful this season. Then we have the Corrupted Heatwave Incendiary Charge. Then we have the Corrupted Dr. Psycho Shield. Probably the most useful item just because of the damage boost you get. And then here we have the Turtle Still Force, but if you have the Corrupted Steel Jacket for Boomerang, I would recommend that, as I think it'd be a lot better. And then we have two Tier 2 Gorilla Grodd pieces to finish out the Gorilla Grodd set. And then here's a look at my talent tree for Captain Boomerang. And then lastly, just a quick look at my squad skills for Captain Boomerang. This gameplay is a little bit different though today. We are actually playing a multiplayer session, so shout out to Leave It Alone. I appreciate one, boosting me to Master 250, and then just just helping me with these missions today. I am not really good with Captain Boomerang, but I was absolutely shredding with this build, and it was a lot of fun just sort of utilizing this build. I'm not really sure, but I was just hitting huge damage numbers with Boomerang that I don't usually hit with Harley, and I wasn't really sure to why that was. Like any Captain Boomerang experts, man, I can't talk today. Experts, like, is there a reason why I was hitting such big numbers of Boomerang that I don't normally hit with Harley? Like, this build was just really just shredding, and it was just a ton of fun to use, and I was hitting like big damage numbers. Like, I think at times I was hitting like 800k crits with an SMG. It was absolutely insane. Then like with the Harvester and grenades, I mean, it was just total destruction and a lot of fun with Captain Boomerang. And I just felt like with this build, he kind of just flowed better. Having a ranged melee, he throws the Boomerang, while with Harley, you have to get up close and personal to really get her damage going. But like, as you can see here with Boomerang, we're really just shredding. And I've had a couple people ask me for Captain Boomerang builds, and normally when I make Captain Boomerang builds, like, yeah, right there, that's a 10 million shield harvest, and we're not even utilizing all three pieces of Tier 3 Gorilla Grodd. So it's like, if you had that as well, you could probably hit like 100 mil shield harvest, in all honesty. But I've had a lot of people ask me for Captain Boomerang builds, but I've always been hesitant to making builds because I'm just not good with Captain Boomerang, or I just didn't have the right items, the right pieces to make a really good Captain Boomerang build. But like with this build, like, I feel confident to say that, like, if you're a Captain Boomerang main, or you want to main Captain Boomerang, like, this build was insane. I was absolutely shredding, and it was just a ton of fun just sort of utilizing a different character, because I've only really played Harley and Deathstroke, and then I'll play Deadshot occasionally. I played a lot of Deadshot in Season 0 since he was kind of the only useful character in my opinion other than Boomerang because of the modifiers in Season 0. But today just kind of felt like different. I don't know, I was just kind of just wiping the floor with this build, and it just felt really good, really smooth, and I was like, whoa, this is nice. Like, the people that have been asking for Boomerang build are really gonna like this, and it's a ton of fun. I really don't know how high this build could go though, like in terms of mastery level, but since I was shredding in 250, I would say that maybe 500 is a good guesstimate of how high you can go. And then like the Harvester just adds even more destruction to an already destructive build. I wish I was able to get a screenshot of like my overall damage boost, because some of the numbers we were hitting, like, I'm pretty sure I hit like a 20 mil shield harvest at one point, like, and that's just absolutely crazy, because like, I should not be hitting numbers like that, but I just was. And like what I said, I'm not an expert on Boomerang, and so I wasn't really sure, like, hey, like, what in the world is causing that. I was just more happy to just see like, wow, this build I put together is absolutely ripping, Brainiac's forces. And like what I said, showed this off in the grunt mission, and then I have a brute mission to showcase. But yeah, first mission took a little bit of time because it's a multiplayer session. So like, it's gonna take a little bit to get everything killed because there's a lot more enemies that spawn in, and it's just a little bit laggier because you're in a multiplayer session, and like the servers were just really wonky today. As I'm making this video, I'm making this video on Monday, and you'll see this on Tuesday. So hopefully tomorrow the servers are a bit better. But like moving on to the next mission, like as you can see, it took about 4 minutes, so that's pretty good. But moving on to the next mission, which was the brute mission, like you'll see, we were just absolutely kind of shredding, So we were hitting some pretty high damage numbers, and like what I said, like it was just a lot of fun utilizing Captain Boomerang. Like after making this build, it kind of makes me reconsider like what I've said about Captain Boomerang, because I had Captain Boomerang in my B tier, but after this gameplay today, I might push him up to A tier in all honesty. Maybe even S tier, I don't know. Need a lot more testing. Like right there, like that's 450k crits with an SMG. With an SMG. We're absolutely shredding. Like, and then right here, just huge damage numbers. We're really just, dominating. And then the Harvester just putting in work in all honesty. Like, just like what I said. Really crazy damage numbers. And it's like, I'm not a Boomerang expert because I don't hit numbers like this with Harley. I could tell you that. So it's probably something in Boomer's skill tree that I've overlooked, that I just didn't know about. That is the reason why I'm hitting such big damage numbers. And also too, if I sound a little wonky, a little bit cannot talk today, under the weather. I'm a little sick, so there was that, but I'm alright though. But yeah, like just insane damage numbers. Like I know I threw the heat wave incinerate charge, but like with Harley, like I think I only hit like 200k, 300k max sometimes. But like Boomer, I was hitting like 800k with an SMG, which is just crazy. Like even right here, 200k, 200k, 200. Like it's just really good build. Like I'm gonna have to apologize to all of the people that I know. Like that was a 44.8 million shield harvest. You can probably even hear me say it in the game chat, but like that was just insane. We were just hitting some amazing numbers today with Boomer, and it's like with this gameplay and like showing off and creating this build, like I'm definitely gonna, start putting Boomer in a rotation of characters that I like to play as. And like honestly, like have to apologize for saying that Boomerang was bad. I just never really could get his traversal down, but like I don't know, today I was just feeling good. Right here we hit a suicide strike. I don't know the exact number. I think it was 10 mil. I want to say 10 mil. It could have been 100 mil. I really don't know. It's hard to read the damage numbers sometimes in this game, but just really nice numbers of Boomer that we were hitting. And, most importantly, we were just having fun with a really good build. Like, just the combination of Grelic Rod and the Harvester, and it's just going to rip. That's really all it is to it. It's just going to rip. Probably going to make a build similar to this. Like I had someone ask me for a Miss Freeze build. Next build I'll probably do is Joker, since Joker is just so popular. Like right there, 22.6 mil shield harvest. Like we have no stack deck. We have no like, there's 15 mil. Like what is causing that? Like it's just absolutely insane. Boomerang, I apologize for disrespecting you. I did not realize that you were like that, but yeah. Gonna definitely be bringing all character builds, even Lawless, even though Lawless isn't really popular in my opinion. I know that there's a couple of y'all that play a Lawless that I'm sure will definitely benefit from a build video. But yeah, like after this gameplay, my perception on Captain Boomerang has changed. He is really, really good, and like I have no idea why I was hitting insane damage numbers. Like what I said, if anyone knows like the Captain Boomerang experts that might happen to click on this video, that might just be curious, please tell me, because it was just cool, so cool. Because like if I had a corrupted steel jacket for Boomer, I'd probably hit even higher damage numbers in all honesty. Right there, they missed the portal. But anyways, Spinable Sway, Boomerang mains, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Pineapple Sway. Peace.